All right, so apparently Europe is getting absolutely cooked right now. France, Germany, UK, I think all clocking in some insane temperatures. I did see last month that the UK had set a new record for the hottest day in May ever, which is absolutely mind-blowing. People are online, they're giving their takes. We're going to take a look at it. I think I'm seeing some news stories. We got actual European citizens talking, so should be a good time. Smash the like button. Let's dive in.
People on this app mocking British people because they are complaining about the heat wave. You clearly have no idea how 35 degrees feels here. You have no idea. And if you
I can imagine. I think the biggest thing is just that you guys don't have that much air conditioning. And I completely understand that, you know, if it's hot for like 10 days out of the year, you're not going to spend $10,000 on an air conditioning unit that goes throughout your house. But 35 degrees, it gets pretty hot.
I don't know bowl. I know bowl. Yeah, because clearly I'm not British. I am Italian. I live in UK and I was born and raised in south of Italy. I know hot weather. I know summer, but 35 degrees here does not feel like 35 degrees in south of Italy or Spain or Greece or Turkey. It doesn't. 35 degrees here feels like hell.
Jeez. It's got to be the humidity up there in the UK, right? Because I'm thinking Italy, Spain, Portugal. I'm sure maybe Portugal gets a little bit humidity, but you know, that when you actually look at it on a map, it's more in a desert area, so it's a dry heat. Whereas the UK or even like the northern part of Europe, when it gets hot up there, it's so much farther north that I would imagine the humidity probably ramps up and gets it a lot hotter.
Hell. It's unbreathable, it's humid, it's sticky,
Yep,
it's
there it is. Okay.
unbearable. And I am lucky enough because I'm currently on annual leave and I booked these few days of annual leave months ago. I had no idea that a heat wave was going to be in these particular days, and I had to buy this. Yeah, I had to buy this to cope because it's too hot. I woke up at 3 a.m. last night because I wasn't able to breathe.
God, dude, the sleeping in the heat is the worst. The first 18 years of my life when I lived at home, we had no central heating or air. So I suffered through the unbearable heat and the freezing nights as well. But yeah, luckily I have air conditioning now, but I can't even imagine.
The houses here are built to keep the heat inside because, of course, UK should be a cold country, cold weather. The houses here are built with the red bricks. Do you know for what we use the red bricks in south of Italy? Pizza oven. Pizza oven. They use the red bricks to build the houses, of course, because UK should be a cold country. To keep the heat inside, there is carpet in the bedrooms. Carpet to keep the heat inside. And during a heat wave is unbearable. So do not mock British people if they are complaining about the heat wave because you clearly have no idea what it feels. A heat wave, 36, 35, 37 degrees here. You have no idea. And I repeat, I was born and
born and raised in Italy. Yeah, I don't know what the thing is with everyone constantly, I guess mocking, but also just like one person will say like, it is so hot. I've seen videos of this, especially last year. It's so hot in the UK. And then some American will come in and be like, you don't know what heat is unless you're down here in Texas. This is real heat down here. I'm like, what is this weird ego thing that people have to be like, oh, you don't know what hot is? It's like, bro, it's hot, all right? Let's read some of the comments. Sorry. That shit bugs me. I don't know why I went on a rant there. Let's see. I'm from Hawaii now, living in England. In Hawaii, it's hot from above. It's hot from above from the sun. Hot from below from magma. Here in England, it's heat sent straight from hell. Kind of typed that a little weird. When you said pizza oven, I looked at my red brick wall and cried. Jeez. Oh boy.
When I tell you, I'm in my car for the fucking aircon and it's not even fucking cutting it. I'm close to fucking tears. What in the fucking lambindaloo's going on?
I feel bad laughing. I feel bad laughing, but I love it.
So hot. Guys, I'm literally not even being dramatic. The weather is so hot. I'm ginger. I'm fucking fat. I'm pale. I'm literally like a fucking rotisserie chicken in an oven. It's so hot. Literally whack that up, love. I can't bear it. I don't know how I'm making it through the fucking night, honest to God. It's Susan fucking boiling. Anyone want a first class flight to fucking Lapland, love? I'm there. I'll fucking fly the plane myself. I can't deal with it. Oh my God, I don't know how I'm making it through the night. If I'm not alive tomorrow, you fucking know why, love. I'm cremated.
Ooh, he is funny. He was really funny. Susan Boiling. Top comment. All right. I loved I'm ginger and fat. Oh gosh. How cute. As an Aussie, this is cracking me up. Your heat waves are like a cool chilly day here in Australia. Yeah, but Australia also has central air conditioning in pretty much every single home and business. A little bit different. At least 40 people have drowned in France amid a scorching heat wave, the country's prime minister said. That's a lot of people that have drowned. Most of the drownings occurred in unsupervised natural or open bodies of water, an official said. Large parts of Europe are under high-level warnings for extreme heat this week. Is it people that don't know how to swim, or is it like elderly and old people that are drowning? That's a lot of people to be drowning in 5 days. 40 people? Isn't that kind of wild? I think that's a lot. France experienced its hottest night since record keeping began in 1947, according to the country's weather agency. Everyone just laying outside to keep cool. They've extended opening times to parks.
Il fait très chaud, on a pas la clim, on a un pauvre ventilateur et donc on a attendu 21h qui passe un peu meilleur. On passera peut-être pas la nuit là quand même, mais au moins passer plusieurs heures au frais là quoi.
Spain's weather agency. Temperature of 113 degrees Fahrenheit. All right, that's hot. 113. I haven't been in 113 degree weather in probably 20 years. That's hot. No, let me take that back. I was in California 8 years ago, so maybe like 8 or 9 years ago. But still, that is hot. 45. Madrid's reopened a climate shelter for the third consecutive year to assist vulnerable people. Schools had to close early.
En général, le matin, ça va, et à partir de 11h, 11h30, il fait vraiment très lourd. L'après-midi, c'est compliqué. Donc voilà, on essaye de trouver des solutions, mais c'est pas la période la plus facile de l'année en classe, on va dire.
The classroom? Wait a second, like summer school for some kids? I was gonna say it's summer. Class shouldn't be in, right? I don't understand why AC is not standard in every home apartment in Europe. Again, somebody who also just doesn't understand that it's not normally this hot. It's so simple to buy a window AC unit, guys. It's just, we got Americans here that don't understand. Someone says it's like climate change is real. I don't think anyone's denying that climate change is real. Are there people out there that do that? I thought the argument was whether man-made climate change is real, not climate change.
This is a public service announcement, but the heat wave in Paris is really bad. If you haven't seen, it's been, I want to say like minimum 5 days where it's been hot as hell. There's no AC anywhere except like really big buildings like department stores. And even if you try to go to a coffee shop to like escape the heat, you can't. There's no AC there either. The metro doesn't have AC. Like it's 7 p.m. right now. It's 107 degrees Fahrenheit, 42 degrees Celsius. It's impossible to breathe. People are still not wearing deodorant, which is a problem.
I didn't even think about that.
Today is supposed to be the hottest day. Tomorrow as well, and then it's supposed to cool down by 1 or 2 degrees, but this is going to be going on for like 10 days. Apparently people have died. It's really, really bad. There's no stock whatsoever in all of Paris of AC units, like the little detachable ones that you can like roll around your house that you need like a tube for, the tube that like hangs out the window. No stock of AC units. There's a line outside of the Dyson store. I heard every day for people waiting for restocks. Hotter in France this week than it is in 98% of the rest of the world or something like that.
That's
so
crazy
it's
stat.
crazy. So if you have friends in Paris, send them ice because they need it.
Should I send them dry ice? I think it would be melted by the time it gets there. No, I feel for y'all right now. I really do. The window units, like the window air conditioning units, might be a good idea. Buy one of those, just because like is this 3 to 5 years in a row now that Europe has been like way hotter than it normally is. Maybe purchasing one of those and then just like shoving it away in some type of storage during the cooler months is a good idea. I had one of those in my apartment when I was 19, 20 years old. Every year this happens. Come on, Europe. Get some plans together for next summer. Someone says it was, oh, here we go. We got an American here that's going to see how much hotter it is. It was 111 here in central Louisiana, USA a few days. They need to get on board with the times. My house stays a crisp 70 and I limit outside exposure. Someone says, but your hair is still down? Do you have to put your hair? I guess, yeah, the heat from the hair. It's your first UK summer.
This dreary place finally has some sun.
How is it out there?
Yeah, not too bad.
All right, that was pretty good. Why is it so much worse in the UK? Absolutely unreal heat. Someone says, then you walk upstairs. Oh, that's where I'm at right now. I'm upstairs. This room's always way hotter than pretty much the rest of my house. Someone says, say it with me. It's not the heat. It's the humidity. You're on the tube this summer. Jesus. All right, I can't even imagine being on a train, especially an underground train in this heat. Oh, you think it might actually be a little bit cooler. Someone says the worst part is half of the sweat isn't your own. Oh yeah, rubbing up against everyone. I mean, I kind of do that every day in the gym, but not rubbing up against them, but it happens. I usually get a little freaked out from it.
I'm so disgustingly hot that I'm having my 3rd cool bath today. I feel like a Victorian woman. Forget chat.
What do you got bubbles in there for if it's your 3rd bath? Is soap really needed?
GPT draining this Earth's resources. It's me! It's me!
Oh, his title says London really isn't built for the heat. I fear I may perish. I'm sorry, but why does it look like you're hovering over the bath, not in it?
I'm sorry to all the British people I have made fun of in the past because of their heat waves as a Texan.
Bro, what are you doing? Why are you putting your hand all over your face like that?
American from Houston, which is swamp ass, humid ass, but like this is actually freaking unbearable.
Okay, I can't do it. I can't. She's bugging me. I don't know. There's just something there. It's just bugging me. The overreacting. All right. Let's move on to the next one. UK cannot handle the heat. Holy shit.
I cannot make this up, mate.
The asphalt is straight melting.
Look how soft. Oh my god, it's so soft. Oh, what is this? Don't do it. Oh yeah, let's go.
God damn. Someone says, why are we paying road tax? Road tax? Like city tax? Yeah, I mean, you don't, my UK viewers, you don't have like a city, I don't even know what a road tax is. Like a city tax, that's the road tax, right? You don't have a city tax and then a road tax, do you? And then an income tax, and then a city income tax, and then a country. I'm kidding. All right, don't worry, the council will fix it in approximately 10 to 12 years.
During the heat wave is something to be studied, because tell me why I tell my British boyfriend that I am of heat. I'm about to get a freaking heat stroke. I am parked outside of my house with my 2 dogs because I cannot take the heat in the house. Also, I decided that today was going to be the day that I was going to go for a walk, clean the house. Like, I am going through it. And tell me why I tell this guy that I'm going to go get an air conditioning for the house. And he's like, toughen it up. Toughen it up? Bitch, I'll toughen it up when like something real happens and I don't have any option to fix the situation. But why would I toughen it up when I can go get a portable AC and go horizontal in my bedroom, feel crisp as a cucumber? I do not understand that. But for British people, it is imperative to be tough. They don't understand that you can actually have comfort. For them, it's more of a matter of being strong enough to go through it. And as someone who moved from Florida, lastly to the UK, I am used to having AC when the weather is like this. Like this and no AC is something that I do not understand. Like there are people putting chunks of ice in foam coolers with pipes coming out and a fan behind to blow cold air into their bedroom.
Yeah.
All of that to not get an aircon. They do everything they can to not get an air conditioning, but everybody complains about the same heat during the summer in the UK. Make that make sense. British people during...
Someone says, I'm looking at this comment right here. Someone says, my aircon. Oxycool? Someone says, I want an AC unit, but I know as soon as I order one and it arrives, the weather will turn and the AC unit will be put in the loft until next year. Yeah, but then next year comes and you have it. I don't know. By the time you buy it and install it, it will be over. Yeah, it must be just be so fast. But I don't know, though. You guys had a heat wave in May, and here we are in late June again, and it's already hot, blistering hot, even hotter than before. Still got like 2 months of summer, 2 full months of summer. I don't know. You guys tell me in the comments what you think. You go upstairs during the summer in the UK.
Man, shut your...
Someone says attic bedroom here. I'm dying. I have a hydration break halfway through the climb. Jeez.
People behind me, they're jumping off that bridge into the canal to stay cool. That's because right now, France is one of the hottest places on Earth, hotter than 99% of the planet, hotter than parts of the hottest deserts in the world. That is how hot it is here right now. Bringing back memories of 2003. That's when more than 70,000 people died in Europe.
70,000 people died in 2003 from a heat wave? Yo, that's crazy. I mean, I've heard the stat before that more people die in Europe from heat waves each year than people die from guns in America, which I was like, that's a mind-blowing stat to hear. But jeez, man, 70,000? I really hope it cools down, man. Nah, I don't want to see, that sucks. And it just makes me think it's all probably old people or like, oh God, dude, kids? Ugh.
A massive heat wave, just like the one we're experiencing here in Paris, across France, and across many parts of Europe.
Jeez, sweltering temperatures are beating down in France and the rest of Europe, forcing people to seek relief from the heat. Someone says, your lack of sweating isn't convincing me it's hot. It's probably just in a like news van. Someone says 101 to 106. That's a normal summer for most of us here in the US. As you sit inside of your air-conditioned house all day and scroll through TikTok. Today, Paris was 101. Pretty sure southwestern U.S. exceeds 101 most of the summer. See, I can't do it. I can't read any more comments like that.
Europe is getting absolutely cooked right now. Hundreds of heat records are being broken daily. Thousands of schools are being closed. Public events are being cancelled. Alcohol consumption restrictions are being put in place. And even drowning deaths are soaring.
Alcohol consumption restrictions. I mean, I guess so. You're going to get dehydrated, but damn. I feel like that's the one thing that would make me feel better when it's extremely hot. You just get drunk, right? Like, yeah.
It's officially the fastest warming continent on Earth, but it's also a continent that isn't built for heat, with over 80% not even having AC. So when summer hits, each seemingly becoming hotter than the last, it is brutal. Take France, for example. They have just had their hottest day on record on a national scale, along with over half of the country being placed on red alert and 135 absolute records being broken in a single day. Drowning deaths in the country have also soared to 40 in just 5 days. Over in the UK, temperatures hit 34.6 Celsius, ushering in a number of coping measures like reduced rail speeds, hospital patient appointments cancelled, school closures, and even hosepipe bans. A red health alert was even issued, indicating a risk to life even for the healthy population. Several people have also drowned in Germany over the weekend. Spain's National Weather Agency warned of serious, even extraordinary danger. And Italy's health ministry declared a red heat wave in at least 15 cities. The heat wave is expected to continue for many of these countries over the weekend.
Damn, couple more days, you guys. All right, we'll get through it. Oh, you'll get through it. I really am. I'm pulling for y'all. 94 million people to experience heat over 35 degrees across Europe. Jeez. Here we go. Americans need to realize that 100 degrees Fahrenheit in dry-ass Texas isn't the same as 35 degrees in Europe. Humidity plays a huge role if it's bearable. 100%, this person's very right. They look like they're from Australia. Yeah. Especially like here for me in Tennessee, I was in California and 100-degree days were pretty much normal all throughout summer. 100 to about 110, maybe on like lighter days down to 90. always that hot, but it is also a dry heat to where if you just stand in shade, you're pretty good. Here in Tennessee, though, if it's 90 and it's like 60% humidity, it is 100 times worse. I've gotten kind of used to it, but I can only imagine that's because I'm able to come inside of an air-conditioned house occasionally, or car, or building. Somebody says it's 29 degrees Celsius outside right now in Germany, and it's 5 a.m. That is a hot morning. Holy shit. Someone says average day in Netherlands, 9 a.m. All right, that was actually pretty funny. Chat, I'm moving to the Netherlands in a week. Any tips? Why do people always say chat? This is like one of the things that bugs me. We barely have snow. The f you on? Oh gosh. Dutch heat is horrible. What do we got going on here? Why? Why do you have these cannons out right now at me? Jesus Christ. Come on. Like, really?
I think it's like 30 Celsius. I just tried doing a small nature walk with my dog Odin in the back. I'm already dying. It's only been like, I think 15 minutes and I can't do it anymore. I'm going back home. But it's so hot.
Gosh, she looks like a cartoon character. All right, gonna get up to 37 with 50% humidity. Yeah, that's not. Someone says humid here in summer, damp, and cold in the winter. Welcome to the Netherlands.
Absolutely not prepared for the heat wave that is about to hit us. Some modeling has 40-degree weather predicted. Multiple days of 40-degree weather predicted in the UK. And these models aren't just predicting that it's going to be incredibly hot, they're also predicting that it's going to be incredibly fucking humid, with incredibly high dew points predicted across the UK. And I don't even need to talk about Europe. Germany, I believe, are going to have 10 days of 37-degree weather. Paris is apparently going to hit 40 degrees for multiple days in a row as well. Europe should not be this hot. Europe should absolutely not be this hot. I feel like every single year we have record-breaking heat waves, and then we're like, oh, I don't know why that's happening. I don't know why this is going on. This will kill people. This will kill people. Can you imagine being unhoused during a heat wave where every single day it's 40 degrees? Being an elderly person existing in this kind of heat where it becomes regular, where it happens every single year. Really struggle. Only will this be worse than the 2022 heat wave, but it feels like the news isn't even reporting on the severity of this in the way that they should. Like, this is absolutely terrifying, and this is literally just
straight black. Oh my gosh. Well, I guess Sweden and Norway are doing okay, but everywhere else, holy cow. It's nuts to see that like France and Germany are hotter than Italy. That's kind of wild.
The start. Every single year it's going to get worse unless we do something to reverse the damage that we have done.
What do you want to do? Please stay hydrated and cool. This is real and scary. Someone says the wildlife, sad face. I got a feeling that the wildlife is probably okay. Unless there's a drought, of course, right? Someone says not only is it not normal, it's only June. Yeah, like, I hope it cools down for July and August for y'all if June is this crazy.
Why does nobody talk about how hard the summers are here in Germany? Because in the summertime, the sun does not go down until it's almost 10 o'clock. And I know some of y'all are going to be like, oh, well, you're exaggerating. It can't be that late. No, I took pictures as proof. This is the sun at 7 o'clock. Look at the top. This is 7. This is 8:24. Okay? 8 o'clock. And this right here is 9 o'clock. Okay? This is what the sun is looking at 9. And you're probably thinking like, well, why does this bother you? Like, what's the big deal? Some of us love it. Some of y'all live for this. It's because I became a night drinker into a day drinker without my permission. The only time I want to see the sun is when I wake up in the morning. Other than that, I'm done. But in the summertime, everybody in Germany becomes a day drinker because we get literally 14 hours of sun without choice.
Yeah.
And then when we actually want the sun to come up, it's going to rain for 50 hours a day. So if you come into Germany, please do not be surprised when you're trying to go to bed and you see the sun shining super bright like a diamond. That's just the way of life here. That's why we got those shutters. Those the light black us.
She's always fun to check out. Someone says winter is much harder. You drive to work in the dark, and when you finish, it's already dark outside again. Yeah, that would be weird for me to experience.
It's getting hotter in Germany. Well, summer is around the corner. But when temperatures rise, so do the risks.
Germany is not sufficiently prepared for extreme heat as a crisis. Longer and more intense heat waves put particular strain on older, sick and vulnerable people and challenge the entire healthcare system.
Heat is already one of the biggest health risks, and the numbers speak for themselves.
More than 200,000 people across Europe have died as a result of heat in just the past 4 years.
Europe is the fastest warming continent and already facing frequent heat waves. Along with southern European countries, Italy, Spain and Greece, Germany is among the hardest hit when it comes to heat-related deaths. In 2025, around 2,500 people died. Most of them were elderly or chronically ill.
The frequency and duration of heat waves will increase. Temperatures above 40 degrees Celsius will become more common. Even 45 degrees can no longer be ruled out.
And yet, Germany is not fully prepared for this kind of crisis.
Insane.
More than 150 organizations, including healthcare providers, care associations, and civil society groups, are calling on the government to take concrete steps to address these consequences of climate change. Chronic underfunding and cost-cutting measures have left many care facilities vulnerable to periods of extreme heat.
Heat protection must be firmly integrated into crisis planning and disaster response. Hospitals, care facilities and medical practices must remain functional even under extreme conditions.
Extreme heat is no longer a distant threat, but Germany seems far from fully prepared.
All right, coming from DW News. Someone says, if only there was a machine that produced cool air by the flick of a button. Someone says, I wish I could move out of Germany during summer. There is no AC. Spraying the crowd. I like how he did that. Someone says, Karen complaint coming in. What do we got here? Oh, jeez. He's so happy. That's funny. That was good stuff right there. How quickly I get irritated when the heat gets to me.
He did this thing with the mouth. It was just so wet, but it was just like...
So where should we go? Should we go?
I don't
No,
know.
but I was thinking we could get the bikes.
No, bikes? No, let's just... I don't know. Stop.
He says it's because I sweat so much. Let's just, I don't know, is such a trademark of this feeling. And I don't have energy or patience to repeat anything I say.
I really hate when I see folk who only for the UK like be like, why do you not just get an AC? Why do you not get an AC? Because it's really warm. Right, 2 reasons why we don't have ACs here. Number 1, we get 12 good days out of the year. 12 out of 365. Why would we get an AC for that? Reason 2, and they're interlinked. Reason 2, we love a moan. We love a moan. We complain about it. We moan about everything. The weather is shite, we'll have a moan. The weather is really good, we'll have a moan. We love to complain about stuff. It's like, it's part of our culture. It's who we are as folk. And you can't take that away from us.
You can't take that away from us. We love a moan. Someone says, also AC is hella expensive to run. Yeah, I don't know. I guess it would just depend what country you're in, right? For us here, I think my electric bill, I couldn't even tell you, my wife pays it. I think like the peak summer months were at about $300 a month for our entire house for electric, and I think that includes water. I don't know. She takes care of all of it, like I said. It's not too bad though. Honestly, the winter is worse. The electric bill will get crazy in winter. Like sometimes they'll get up to like $400 or $450. How it feels booking a hotel with AC for 2 nights because I can't hack sleeping in the heat. Yeah, you gotta have a lot of fans going. For that same price, you could have gotten yourself an aircon unit. Touche. how it genuinely feels trying to survive this random ass heat wave.
It's hotter than a fireman's ass!
You say a fireman's ass? Is a fireman's ass hot? I don't know, maybe I misheard that.
Alcohol was banned from a festival in France because the weather is so hot. Around half of the country is under a red heatwave alert, as temperatures could reach record highs. At the annual Fête de la Musique, a national music festival that draws millions to the streets across the country, the government banned booze to allow medical staff to focus on caring for the most vulnerable. Schools have closed, some are letting pupils leave early, and parks in Paris are staying open throughout the night to help people cope with the heat. Some parts of France are expected to go above 40 degrees Celsius on Monday, and it's a similar story across Europe, including in Italy and Spain, which is also experiencing intense heatwave conditions.
Well, I guess you're gonna have to stock up on your alcohol once they open back up, right? Because I don't know, it says alcohol. Is it alcohol sales are banned or like drinking alcohol is banned? I need some clarification on that. Somebody let me know in the comments. Someone says alcohol banned in France. Yeah, that ain't happening.
Londoners, we will complain about anything, but I do not think we should be complaining about this beautiful weather. I prefer wearing a big coat. I prefer the rain and the snow. I'm not fit for this weather at all.
No, we can't say it's too hot. We're English people. As soon as the sun comes out, you've got to enjoy it. You never know when the rain's going to come back.
Yeah, we love it. Yeah. It's always better when the sun's out.
I would love some aircon right now.
I would prefer to be somewhere else, actually. On the beach, maybe, no?
Thank God it's here, finally, the hot weather. So definitely not too hot. Could be even hotter. We're loving it.
I'm never too hot. Never too hot. No, loved it.
All right, we got a little bit of some people that are enjoying it. Never taking AC or water for granted again after this Euro trip. We got foreigners. Get the fridge open. Oh man.
Being an African in the UK right now with this weather is embarrassing because we're literally built for this. I'm built for this weather, right? I should be able to withstand. I can't do it. I can't do it. And I thought maybe it's because I'm so used to England and this heat, right? That maybe I've just not, it's just not normal to me. But I was talking to my parents and my dad was like, listen, this heat it's not right, right? Even my mum was saying the same thing. So England, this heat, global warming is a real thing because this is not normal. This is not normal because it's just humid. It's just hot. Not a single fucking breeze. Oh, I can't.
All right. Someone says the UK heat is different. It's so wet, I can't explain it. Wet. Point of view, there's a heat wave in the UK. That is a lot of people. That is a lot of people. Holy cow. This is the UK? All right. Jeez. All right, we're gonna go ahead and end it there. Hopefully you guys, anyone out there experiencing this heat right now, staying hydrated, trying to keep cool. I don't, do you all go sit in your car? I feel like the sitting in the car is like the biggest thing, right? Because you got the air conditioner in the car. That's the one spot you can go to outside of your home where you can cool down really quickly. But anyway, all right, appreciate y'all watching and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.